Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Screwjob Podcast, and boy do I have a treat for you because tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of the Screwjob Podcast coming to YouTube. Way back when, one whole year ago, on September 21st, we uploaded the first video to the podcast, to the first video onto YouTube for the Screwjob Podcast. It was Royal Rumble 1997. It started our trend of doing, started our first series of doing every pay-per-view in 1997, the most important year in WWE history, if you were to ask me. It also marked the beginning of what I would like to say is one of my favorite things that I do. One of my best achievements, I guess, in life is having this podcast, and I love putting it out, and I love doing it. So I'm just so happy that we're at 100 episodes, sorry. We're at 1 year of the podcast. I completely blanked on Clash Champions. That happened. I completely missed that, so not going to get a review of that. Sorry, I didn't even watch the pay-per-view. I didn't even know it was happening, and that's just bad wrestling intelligence on me, I guess, not paying attention. But yeah, we're at a year of the podcast. It's insane. I want to thank, like I did with the 50th episode, pretty much all my family. My cousins who still watch it, even the ones that refuse to be in it. I want to thank Presley for being over there on the couch or on the chair, being happy, being cute. She's going to add nothing to this episode, but that's okay. She's still there, and she's still cute. I want to thank Matt. Without him, we wouldn't have the podcast, and I'm just a little upset that I couldn't get him. He's a busy man, I understand, and God bless him. But yeah, I'm just so happy that we're at the 1-year anniversary, and therefore I'm going to, since I still can't find the swearing stick, I'm going to go with the classic swearing stick, the old metal tool that I got at work. This old metal tool, this wicky-wappy, flippy-floppy thing, still hurts. Not as much as the rope, I'm sure. But, we'll go with it. I like it. It hasn't been used in a while. Let's go for it. But because of the 1-year anniversary, and I'm feeling a little bit lazy, to be honest with you, I think we're going to review Royal Rumble 97. We're going to go back and rewatch the main event to get a new take on it. Let's see if anything has changed from a year out, like my perspective on the match. I remember liking it. That's because I'm a big Shawn fan, but let's see if my opinion changes. I'm not going to make you watch Shawn Michaels walk down a hallway for 30 seconds, so we're going to start at the 2 hours, 24 minute, and 25 second mark on the network. This is the main event of Royal Rumble 97. Stone Cold Steve Austin had just won the Royal Rumble under shady circumstances. So will he face Psycho Sid at WrestleMania 13 for the title? Tune in to the Screwjob Podcast last year to find out, because if you want to know what happened after this match and what happened with Austin win the Rumble, you can actually learn about it in this playlist in the top right-hand corner. That's all about 1997. So every wrestling show from 97 in WWE or WWF at that time is right here in the top right-hand corner. You can find it right now. Boom, look at that. So there you go. If you want to learn more about what happened in 97, there you go. Other than that, let's just get ready to get this thing started. I'm going to grab my pen and paper so I can write down my... Oh, I dropped it. So I can write down... Oh, Jesus, I'm flopping. So I can write down my timestamps, because I never do that. But, yes, like I said, we're going to start at the 2 hour, 24 minute, and 25 second mark. This is the main event between champion Psycho Sid and Shawn Michaels, the challenger. And this is from Royal Rumble 1997. And we are going to start in... Let's go with a big old 10 count. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start your pay-per-view. Shawn Michaels walking down a hallway with his manager. And here's the music. Oh, where's my pen? So, yeah, I haven't seen this match in one whole year, so, let's see if it holds up. Yep, this is the main event of Royal Rumble 97 in Shawn Michaels' hometown of San Antonio. Really born in Arizona, but, don't worry about it. Wrestling doesn't thrive on logic. It thrives on fun. Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. They see him walk, they see him talk. Feel. I will say, if I had Matt here, he'd be booing Shawn Michaels the entire way down. Because he is just a sexy boy. And he is not a fan of Shawn. I do miss Matt because he really got the fan perspective. Someone who hasn't had wrestling ruined by by taking it too seriously like I do. I ruin wrestling for myself. I take it way too seriously. Because it's like, I'm more focused on finding a good match, and Matt got into the story, and I really like that. I really like the dynamic we had. And it's hard not having a co-host, to be honest with you. If I could get one, I'd get one. You know what, I'm sure I can talk to someone. I'll pay them money, I don't care. Podcast doesn't make money. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Yep. So I said last week, when my episode got blocked, but it's now up. I said last week I've been working on getting you guys a special guest for a future episode. Still working on that. I was going to record with them this weekend, but that did fall through. So we're trying to look for something that's probably going to happen in October. Hopefully it doesn't conflict with our Halloween episode, because that's going to happen, obviously. Shawn Michaels disrobing as sexy as possible, still with the cowboy hat. Oh my. By God. That's a sexy man. Man, I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of interesting comments because I'm freaking out about sexy Shawn Michaels. Because he is just a sexy boy. I love Shawn. He's probably one of my favorite wrestlers. If not my favorite wrestler. Like, he's up there with Chris Jericho for me. It's him or Jericho, to be honest with you. They had a great match at WrestleMania once. And here comes Psycho Sid also walking down a hallway. Big Bad Sid. Yes, Psycho Sid. And let me see if I can remember. And by remember, I mean I'm going to look up who was Shawn Michaels' manager back in 97. Because I remember he had the fake heart attack angle. And it's all. And here comes Sid's music. The Psycho-inspired music. Jose Lothario, that's who it is. I can't believe I didn't remember Jose Lothario. Here comes the WWF champion, Psycho Sid. There he is. Big Bad Sid. Can't wrestle too good, but that's okay. You're in the ring with Shawn Michaels. But this is early 90s, this is late 90s prick Michaels before he found Jesus and became a born-again Christian. So hopefully this match is professionally done. I don't remember, though. He could flop like a fish for no reason. Could be like a Vader situation in 1996. Right? That was 96? Yeah, at SummerSlam. SummerSlam 96. Yeah. Where he faced Vader and Shawn threw a hissy fit in the middle of the ring during the match. Yeah. Classic Shawn. Man, someone whistling for Sid. They must really like him. Sid appears to be lost. But that is because he has half the brain that we do. Classic Sid promo. Just type in on YouTube, Sid half the brain. It's one of his famous botches for a promo. I think it's like Halloween. It's around Halloween in WCW, and Kevin Nash and Scott Hall are in the ring, and they had been feuding with Sid, and Sid comes out and he says, Kevin Nash, You're half the man that I am, and I have half the brain that you do, or something along that line. It's just hilarious. Because he roasts himself. And then Kevin Nash wearing a Sid mask just laughs at him. It's great. And there's Sid. He's a weird looking dude. I like Sid though. And there's the Sid pyro. Classic. I really do like that. Sid. Psycho Sydney. Alright. Get that pyro out of here. That's bright. That's bright looking pyro. I'm sure the 90s cameras doesn't help. Or the 90s, the 90s video doesn't help, but still, like, that hurts my eyes looking at that. Psycho Sid, over 90 pounds heavier than Shawn Michaels. He's a big bad dude. But, his legs made out of jello if he jumps off the top rope. Don't remember what episode that's from. I believe it's from episode... I don't remember what episode it is, actually, but, I'm gonna put it in the top right-hand corner anyway. The episode where, at the end of the episode, Psycho Sid jumps off the rope and he breaks his leg. Can't remember what it is. It's a Final Four or something. Or it might be... Yeah, it's a Final Four, or... Not Final Four, In Your House or something. But you can find that video in the top right-hand corner right now. Boom, there it is. If you're queasy, don't watch it. Gonna mark that in my tag, Sid leg. Big crossbody by Shawn. Going right after Sid's head. Big kick from Shawn. Shawn starting like a house of fire. He is a house of fire. Ugh. I don't know how that expression goes, but I'm just going to use it. But Sid does have champion's advantage, so if he does stay on the ground, it will be over. And it's buffering. Oh, what a classic thing that happens on this stupid podcast. I love it when it buffers. There it goes, it's done. Oh, I can't tell if it stopped. It's done for now. Why has that been happening so often? The buffering's just been insane. Oh, Sid and Shawn going at it on the outside. Sid thrown to the barricade. Is that Walker, Texas Ranger? Ooh, Shawn thrown spine first into the apron. Shawn going for Sid's eye. Very heelish. Shawn going to the top rope. Sid catches him. Power slam. Oh my. Only a 2 count. And I don't know who that is, but he's also a cowboy. Oh, that's Jose Lothario's son. And Sid putting Michaels into a camel clutch. Oh, Shawn getting out of it. Ooh, big hip drop. Sid posing over Shawn's body. Oh, back into a camel clutch. Sid looking like a madman. I guess he is psycho, but he's just staring off into space while applying the camel clutch on Michaels. Michaels trying to get out of it, trying to use the home crowd. Another hip drop. Or hip attack or something. Something with the hips. Dem hips. Punch to the back. More punches. Another clutch. That old couple in the front row are not amused. Yep. Jose Lothario trying to hype up Shawn Michaels. Trying to get the crowd interested. Oh, he misses the hip attack this time. Irish whipped into the corner. Michaels counters with a kick. Big punch. Big punch. Ooh, Shawn Michaels over the top turnbuckle, Irish whip. Out to the outside, Ric Flair-esque bump. And the ref harassing Jose Lothario for checking on his man. And here comes Sid, round the outside, round the outside. Excuse me, I just yawned. Oh, Sid just slamming Shawn Michaels' spine into the ring post. Looks weak as heck, but he's doing it. And that's a kick out. Shawn Michaels still alive. I think Sid might have, like, visions of the future, because Shawn Michaels' back would end his career. His back injuries. But, you know, I guess Sid knew something we didn't in 1997, that Shawn's back was going to be vulnerable. Very basic. Thanks, JR. Crap all over Sid's in-ring ability. Very basic. He only has basic maneuvers to work with. I'm very tired. I don't know why. Maybe because big clothesline. Maybe because I'm juggling school and personal life and all that fun stuff. That just sounds like a personal problem, Mike. Yes, it is. They are not a fan of Psycho Sid's maneuvers. There's an NWO sign. Faux life. Oh, is that Dallas Cowboys jersey? I definitely pointed that out in the first episode, but if I didn't, sorry, but that's definitely a Cowboys jersey I saw in the front row. Go Cowboys. We're winning the Super Bowl this year. Ooh, right into Sid's big bad bear hug. It's not a double team bear hug, though. If you want to learn more about the double team bear hug and the wackiness that is WCW Halloween Havoc, I believe that's Halloween Havoc 1995, you can check out our Halloween special in the top right-hand corner right now. Shawn still in the bear hug. Halloween Havoc. Good episode. Special guest Xavier in that one. A go chant I hear, or a Shawn chant, can't tell. Another NWO sign with a middle finger. Oh, his mom and dad are there? Oh, that's it. That's Shawn's mom and dad? I didn't know that. See, look what happens when you watch something twice. You get to learn something new. It's a bear hug. Shawn's parents, very upset. Very casual. Shawn's mama. Yep, that's Cowboys jersey. Yeah, Emmett Smith. Nice Emmett Smith jersey. Where's Troy Aikman? Is he here? Jose Lothario. Looking concerned-ish. Emmett Smith in the crowd trying to jazz him up. Atomic drop. Inverted atomic drop, sorry. Thanks, JR, for correcting me. Punch off the middle rope. Let's say it was a forearm. Going for another forearm, but caught by Sid into another bear hug. He's just shaking him. It's like a nice sensual hug, but also he's just shaking his limp body. It's like if a gorilla hugged a kitten too hard and it just wouldn't let go and just kept shaking. And then Jose Lothario's son there also. There's so much outside interference. The cameras don't know who to pay attention to. Shawn's parents, Jose Lothario's son. That looks like it's about to get sensual in the ring. Nope, kick out. Looks like Sid's gonna go for a big leg drop. Nice leg drop, Sid. And that's only a 2 count. Yep, going right back to the back. Mama. Jerry Lawler mocking Shawn's parents, I guess. He really does hate people's parents. He harassed Stu Hart and Helen Hart, Bret's parents. Oh, scoop slam from Michaels. He's hulking up. He's shawning up. He's getting hyped up. The crowd has fed him. His momentum is high. Flying crossbody. Kip up. Classic Michaels. His comeback move has been used. Going to the top rope. Looks like he's going to do a flying elbow drop. Elbow drop. Big elbow drop. Macho Man-esque. Looks like he's calling for sweet chin music. The super kick. Nope, Sid catches it. Spins him around. Ducks the clothesline. Throws Michaels to the outside. Oh my. By God. Also, this is Shawn when he's still a babyface, more or less, so crowd still loves him. Sid going for a powerbomb on the outside. Powerbomb. He's dead. He's dead. Big Psycho Sid powerbomb. And he's attacking Jose Lothario. And Jose Lothario's son. And kicking a man in a suit. He lets go of both of them. Gets Shawn Michaels back in the ring. Oh, Shawn reverses Sid into the corner, goes for an Irish whip. Oh, Shawn Michaels Irish whipped into the ref. Looks like Sid's going for a choke slam. Very innovative, Sid. Big choke slam. That's definitely a 3+ count, but the ref is out cold, so. New ref in. Only a 2 count with the new ref. And they're moving the other ref's corpse out of the way. What is that, Hebner? Can't tell. Not the new ref, but the old ref. That might have been Hebner. And the new ref just gets smashed by Sid. Hit and just rolls out of the ring. He's dead. Sid has snapped and Jose Lothario on the top. Oh, Shawn grabbing a camera. Yep, I remember this. Hits Sid in the back. That's gotta hurt. Also in the chest. It's going for the pin. Yeah, who is gonna count the pin? The ref is up. Jerry Lawler cannot stand this. Only a 2 count. Sid kicks out. Oh, but Shawn's right back up. You know what time it is. Time for the sweet chin music. Sweet chin music. Oh, that's it. That's over. 1, 2, 3. Hey! Shawn Michaels wins back the WWF title in his hometown of San Antone. Yay, Shawn. God bless. Good for Shawn. I love Shawn. I don't think this match was as good the second time around. It was a pretty okay match. I think it was good. I just don't think it was, great. Shawn Michaels' mom, very happy. Hugging Jose Lothario. Yay, Shawn. Sexy boy Shawn Michaels. So I think that's actually going to be a quick episode for the 1-year anniversary of the podcast. I'm very happy. Yep. So if you want to check out the first episode of the podcast, it's going to be in the top right-hand corner now as I end this video. So, yeah, that was the main event of Royal Rumble 97. Back from the first episode of the podcast. I'm very happy that I went back and watched it. I don't think it was as good the second time around. I think I had more fun watching it with Matt. But this was a very okay match. The Royal Rumble 97 pay-per-view stands out for the Rumble match itself because of Stone Cold's victory in his cheap ways, eliminating Bret Hart. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for us. So thank you very much for supporting the podcast through one whole year of uploads. So, excuse me. So, I'm also going to put last week's episode in here because I didn't make a formal announcement because it was blocked. So, that's going to be in the end card as well as right here in the top right-hand corner. Without further ado, I guess, let's do a wrap-up. So, if you like the podcast, like it, subscribe, share it. If you want to see more from us, check out our Facebook, Screwjob Podcast on Facebook, Twitter.com @Screwjob Podcast on Twitter, Patreon.com/Screwjob Podcast. Thank you, everybody, and just thank you so much for 1 year of the Screwjob Podcast. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.